Recently, I read a few articles, and there was one in which you said that your opponent was saying that fourth grade curriculum in this sex ed deal teaches sexual positions. Did somebody misquote you on that? Did you say that your opponent was advocating for that?
No, that is true, and that's also written in my voter's statement. My opponent sued me over defamation for that statement, and we won at the Supreme Court level. This is in line with the curriculum that is approved under this current administration. So this is a handout, or I should say a book listed in a handout as part of some of the curriculum. People would say, well, this is kind of, links in the chain to get to this material. But the point is, if the law states that this curriculum needs to be age appropriate, I don't think demonstrating sexual positions in fourth grade material is age appropriate. So no misquoting, and it's there. It's part of the curriculum, as much as I think my opponent would now like to distance himself from that.
There is nothing in state law that requires sexual positions or sexuality or sexual pleasure as a content area. There's nothing in law. The next thing you would look to is our learning standards. There is nothing in our learning standards. The next thing you would look to is what exactly are the curriculums that are available to districts. There is nothing in those curriculums about this material. Then you would have to look at teacher lesson plans. The ultimate thing is, what do teachers teach kids? What do they give them in terms of materials? And there is absolutely, unequivocally nothing in teacher lesson plans about sexual positions. Those are the facts. That's what the court concluded as well. What our opponents did, and it's probably the dirtiest trick I've ever seen in Washington state politics, is they grabbed a book that is written by a third-party author for parents who may want to work with their children on their own, led by parents, to talk their kids through puberty or reproduction. The book has cartoon caricatures, and the opponents to this grabbed those pictures, they superimposed them on Facebook on an OSPI sort of like letterhead or curriculum review document and said, this is what the state's going to teach your children. It is ugly. It is dirty. It has been disproven. It is just shameful that that is the tactic, because there is a legitimate reason why parents want to do this on their own, and they want to be in the lead, and we agree with that. So the legislation allows this to be a total opt-out by parents, but to suggest for a second that our state is teaching this is just disgusting, and it's absurd, and a court concluded the same thing.